What's up everyone, and welcome to a special Pokemon X and Y video, where today we're going to be learning how to evolve Eevee into the wonderful Sylveon. Now I'm actually here in Lavier Town, which is actually the fairy type gym town, and I've actually just been wondering for the entire time that I've been playing this game, or actually just thinking to myself that I've been putting off Pokemon-Amie for a while, and so finally today I'm going to be playing some Pokemon-Amie, and we're actually going to be evolving Eevee into Sylveon, because that is actually the method that you need, or the way that you actually evolve Eevee into Sylveon. So first off is that you'll need one other requirement other than Pokemon-Amie related stuff, which is that your Eevee will need to have, I believe, a fairy type move. I don't know if specifically Baby Doll Eyes. It seems kind of like Baby Doll Eyes because Sylveon's got those big round blue eyes, but in our case we've got Baby Doll Eyes. By the way, if you're wondering, you can catch Eevee in the route right after Silage Town, which is the second gym. I don't remember exactly what route, but you can catch them in there if you don't have an Eevee yet. You can catch them right after the second gym. So let's go into Pokemon-Amie now, which I actually haven't done yet. I do know a little bit about it though, so hopefully this goes well for us. I'm just gonna go ahead and try my best here since I haven't played a lot of Pokemon-Amie. And you'll see down there actually, oh wow, we have a little Froakie wandering down there. I don't know what that's doing. It's Luke's Froakie, cool. And we actually have our own Chestnut, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch then into our Eevee here, which is what we have to play with in order to get Sylveon. So as you'll see when we try to switch Pokemon, you can see a different couple of stats there: affection, fullness, and enjoyment. For getting Sylveon, or Eevee to evolve into Sylveon, we're going to need to get its affection into the max stat, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and start playing with our Eevee here. So let's click on it and play with Eevee. I haven't done Pokemon-Amie yet, guys, as I just mentioned, so whoa. Why are you, like, turned around there, Eevee? Alright, well, I guess we're going to pet your tail. Hey, what's up? Can you... Oh, there we go. How's it going, buddy? Oh, so let's go ahead and start rubbing this little guy here and see exactly. There are spots in which your Pokemon will actually be happier when you rub them, so we're going to figure out exactly which spot Eevee is actually the most happy when we rub him. So as you see there, the more we rub him, every time we'll see a little musical note actually pop up, and we're just going to keep rubbing him here. I think that's actually the area which he likes. Let's see what happens when we pat his head. He doesn't like that as much, I don't think. You can kind of see his mouth opens really, really wide when you rub his little scruff under his head, so this is probably where he likes the most. He doesn't really like to be pet on the ears, does he? Well, I guess he likes it everywhere. I don't even know, man. Eevee is a weirdo. He likes to be pet everywhere. And there we go. I think that's actually enough hearts. Yep, there we go. He is actually, I believe, now fully happy, so whoa, what was that? There was a little head that popped up. Oh, I think you can actually, if you move your head around and stuff, the Eevee will actually react to that as well. There we go. I moved my head left and it actually moved its head. It wants me to close my eyes. There we go. Close my eyes. What else do you want me to do, Eevee? Oh, look, we got some little hearts out of it, actually. I don't know what is happening, actually, but we're getting, looks like some hearts sometimes. We're getting some musical notes. So I'm guessing every time you see a yellow musical note sort of thing like we saw earlier, it means that its enjoyment went up by 1. And when we see a little heart, it means its affection actually went up. So let's check it out and see if its affection actually went up here in the stat screen. I'm wondering if there's any easier way to actually see its stat screen. As you see here, yes, its affection indeed went up 1. So I guess you can get affection for it in any way that you play Pokemon-Amie. So either rubbing it or giving it these little things, which we're going to do now. Let's actually start feeding it a little bit. I know that these little slurpy thingies up here, what are they called? Pokepuffs, I believe? Let's go ahead and feed him this cherry one here and see if he likes that. I think that is actually going to get his fullness up, but also his little hearts, as you see there, and actually he also got a little musical note. So overall, I guess you just want to try to do as much as you can with Eevee, whether it be the mini-games, feeding it, or rubbing it, and all of those will actually help with getting his affection up. As you see, I think now our Eevee is at 2 affection there, so let's keep on feeding it. I think it'll actually let us know when it's full, so once it's full, we're going to go play with it. Because I think as you play more with it, it'll actually, his fullness will decrease. So let's keep on feeding it until he's actually full. And whoa, what's happening there? Eevee, are you happy, man? Let's go ahead and rub you a little bit there. You like that right under the scruff? Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and give it some more things of these little Pokepuffs. And as you see, it is actually slowing down and eating it, which means that's the last one it can have. Or, well, you don't really want to make it full. So, whoa, look, a little bubble. We pop the bubble. Aw. Let's actually try to play a game with Eevee now. I actually don't know where we go to play a game. Oh, there we go. Which game do you want to play? Berry Picker, Head It, or Tile Puzzle? I guess we'll do Tile Puzzle. Easy mode. As I mentioned, guys, I haven't played any of these mini games yet, so I really don't know how they work out. They're probably not going to give as much affection to our Pokemon. This would probably be a lot faster if I've actually played any of these, so let's go ahead and try all of them, just because this is a full-on Pokemon Amie guide, I guess. I'm going to try out everything that there is in here, so... And there we go, I figured out you can actually swap out any puzzle you want with any other puzzle piece you want. It's actually not even like the usual puzzle swap game where you can only swap the pieces next to each other. So there we go, we actually beat that one, and let's see if that actually gives Eevee any more enjoyment. I saw that all it did was really gave us more Pokepuffs, which I don't think it really wants. And look at that, we're getting... looks like a lot more happiness from Eevee, so let's keep rubbing it a little bit and try out these other mini games. There we go, as affection is actually up to 3 now, as I saw 3 little hearts. So let's try out Head It next, the easy mode, I guess. And as you beat more of these, you'll unlock the harder difficulties. So in this mini game, tap the Pokeballs to knock back the balls of yarn. Or no, tap the Pokemon. Okay, so whoop, there we go. Alright, this seems pretty easy actually, so let's go ahead and try this. Start! And we gotta tap it, I guess, as the Pokeballs drop down. Oh, there we go. You can actually see them falling all the way from the top screen, so you can tell when it is actually coming down. And you have to do this for about a minute, so let's see if we can actually do this without missing a single one. And I think the closer that you get to the star above Eevee's head, the better you do. Oh no, I actually missed one there. That sucks. There we go, 10-hit combo. Can we go for more than the one we got last time? Oh, what the? Whoa! A giant ball of yarn actually fell there, and big yarn bonus is 50, so high score. Header Amateur, awesome. And as you beat these games, I guess you also get Pokepuffs, which is cool, because I didn't really know how you actually get more of those, so I guess you get more of them as you play more of these little mini games. So we've got one more mini game to try out, and that is Berry Picker. Haven't played this one yet, so we'll figure out exactly what it is. Can you tell us what this game is? Pick berries for your Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's how you do it. It is actually teaching us just like that. And it also uses the Pokemon from our party, so you saw there my Talonflame and Meowstic. And we just have to keep dragging berries down, the one that they want, so there we go. Eevee is being in all of these mini-games here, so let's just keep on playing this, and actually they're all appearing right under the Pokemon, so I guess for this little segment where it goes super fast, they only appear there. Or maybe it's just because we're in easy mode, so it's making it pretty easy for us, but there we go. We beat the last game, which was Berry Picker, and those are the 3 games of Pokemon Amie, I guess. They're fun little mini games. I mean, they're not that great. They're not super deep or anything, but they're kind of fun to spend some time, and I guess little time wasters that you can play. And actually they're not totally time wasters, because raising their affection will hand you bonuses in battle actually, such as your Pokemon getting a lot more critical hits. Sometimes they will actually ignore status ailments, so like if for example you were about to get paralyzed, it can literally just ignore it and not get paralyzed, or like if it's gonna fall asleep, it'll be like, nah, I don't feel like falling asleep today, and it'll literally just avoid falling asleep, which is really cool little feature. So it's definitely worth it to get the Pokemon, like your main Pokemon on your team, to max affection, because it'll just give you bonuses in battle. And there we go, guys. I believe our Eevee has finally reached max affection. As you can see, it is going crazy there down in the bottom screen. So let's go and check out its stat screen. I think it's actually going to be 5. And yes, it is max affection. I guess it is worth noting, well, it's very, very worth noting. I didn't mention this earlier, but affection is completely separate from happiness, so actually getting affection does not affect Umbreon and Espeon or anything like that, and getting your Pokemon max affection won't affect anything related to happiness. So anyway, now that we've gotten our Eevee to max affection, we're actually gonna go and level it up and see what happens. I've given Eevee the lucky egg, and I've got a team of actually pretty good Pokemon, so we're gonna go ahead and battle some random wild Pokemon. And so now all that is left to do is actually level up our Eevee, which I have now done. Level 20 Eevee. It should be evolving here. It's actually also learning Refresh. The user rests to cure itself of poisoning, burn, or paralysis. That's actually not bad, but I'm not going to teach it to her. So let's go ahead and forget that move. And now we should be seeing Eevee evolve here. And finally, all of our hard work pays off as we've finally gotten ourselves a Sylveon. Man, that actually was a lot of hard work there. I didn't think the Pokemon-Amie thing would take that long, but at level 20, apparently Sylveon learns Draining Kiss. That's actually a pretty good move, so I'm gonna go ahead and teach it to her, or him. I think it is a him, actually. It's kind of weird that a Sylveon can be a boy. It just kind of looks like a girl Pokemon. I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and teach it this new move, Draining Kiss. And that is gonna be it for this video. That Pokemon-Amie kind of made me go a little crazy. It took a lot longer than I expected it to, but I think it is mainly because I didn't have any of the minigames at max level when I started. So let's check out Sylveon and its stats. I've actually got a pretty good nature on it, I do think. Yeah, boosts special attacks, so that's pretty good. And there we go, that is how you get Sylveon, and that is basically my Pokemon-Amie guide. So if you guys have enjoyed or found this helpful, be sure to leave a like and share it with anyone that might be looking for how to get Sylveon, because it's actually pretty curious. I do think you need that fairy type move on it, not just the max affection on Pokemon-Amie. So 2 little factors that you need to put in to actually get your Sylveon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.